Hey everybody, it's old Raptor Jesus. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, and we got another episode of Daggerfall, so enjoy, alright fellers? Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I had a so-so Christmas. My power was out for a little bit, and so I'm really late getting this video ready. Because I haven't been able to do anything since yesterday. I was procrastinating because it was Christmas and didn't think I needed to do a video. So let's get back to trying to hunt down this werewolf. There is nothing I would love more than to get out of this freaking dungeon and its screaming skeletons. But I'm moving quietly and slowly. This is a pretty rough dungeon, let me tell you, fellas. I mean, the skeletons are not too hard because I can actually hit them, but I'm worried about this werewolf. I hope I got the right kind of sword for it. I love how Daggerfall uses all these different elevators. You don't really see that in modern dungeon crawlers. It's really harkens back to Dungeons and Dragons dungeon design. You know, you had lots of like different shafts and chimneys and such that you can climb up and down to get to different levels. Sometimes that even lead to the level below. Or, you know, the DM's favorite is the pit trap that leads down 3 levels. If you survive, you found a new path. But you usually didn't survive a fall like that. Not unless you put some chutes in there for you. Oh, wow, look at that. And secret doors, you know. Really, the best use of secret doors is by the enemy. Just like the skeleton did to me. Because you should really be having them utilize these secret doors, especially the monsters, because especially if your dungeon is very much a mythic underworld, where, you know, the lower you go, the closer to hell you're getting. I think all the monsters should know how to use all the doors, even if they don't have hands to actually operate the door handles. It's just the nature of the horror, essentially, because D&D at its root has horror elements. H.P. Lovecraft is one of the Pen to 10 authors, so you have to keep that in mind, that being in this dungeon is scary. Look how scary it is, and I have a candle going, or a torch, I can't quite remember. And I found a secret door. Isn't that something? I got this old bad boy screaming at the wall. I feel them, you know. Sometimes I feel like screaming at the walls. I don't know about you fellas. You ever just get so frustrated that's all you can do is scream at a floor? Because there ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh, see, my candle flickered out. The dungeon should be dark and scary, though. Now, look how nice it is when I got that torch lit. It's so much more comforting. I was just trying to get through all my candles. Yeah, if you have to weigh your resources, you use the lesser ones first, is what I say. I gotta fence a little bit when you're fighting. You can move back and forth, and it'll really juke the enemy. Yeah, the Elven War Axe is worth a little bit more money than the Iron one. Take a little bit of a rest, you know. I don't know if I'll ever get rid of these screaming guys, fellers. I just want to find them all and release them from their torment, you know what I mean? Oh, that was something new. I don't know what that noise was. Ooh. I wonder if it's a harpy or something. I'm terrified of those things. There's nothing worse than a flying woman, let me tell you, fellers. That's how you know their craziness stats off the wall. When they're flying around, it's just bad news for everyone. Sorry about that. Computer has a little bit of hiccup. I am running this on a potato, so you're bound to get some graphic errors, I think. I don't know if you guys will see it on your end. I never know. It's the joy of the computer. It's the mystery that keeps on mysterying. Oh. He's got a good shot on the back of my head. I should be paying attention to these fights, don't you think, fellers? That axe is just bad news. But it's slow. But I wasn't quick enough. Let's load my game over here. Oh, I had to backtrack a little bit. I don't know if you guys find it annoying when I die and then reload and die and reload. Just let me know in the comments and I'll try to edit that kind of stuff out of there. I'm just trying to give an unedited as much experience as I can. That's kind of where I enjoy YouTube, is the kind of unedited, unhinged, unscripted type of stuff. See if I can actually fence this skeleton. Alright. It was funny, I keep getting killed by these guys now. I always say they're not that hard. I'm gonna have to find my way to the entrance eventually and offload some of this stuff, don't you think? Oh, yeah, he was just waiting for me. The thrust is really hard to do, but it's like the most effective way to take down your enemies in this game. Oh, this guy is just like, I need to run away. He's totally got me. I was gonna go rest. Let's see if I ran far enough away. Another one, huh? Here. see if we can find this old screaming fella and put him out of his misery. What do you say, fellas? This hallway isn't ideal. Something about its geometry is just throwing me off. There we go. That was actually a rough fight. Looks like someone filled him through our arrows before, you know, they took him down. You know, and some people, when they're designing a dungeon, they get on about not having empty rooms, but empty rooms, they're very important. Mostly for the restock. So I think people don't think empty rooms are important because they do not restock their dungeons, which is actually a dying shame, because you should be having players going back and forth between the dungeon and town in your first early levels before you even start thinking about wilderness travel. Wilderness travel is rough. Let me tell you, there's nothing worse than being a level 1 fighter and having a random dragon encounter. Oh, look at this guy. He's all stuck here. I'm gonna try to take some pot shots on him, I think. See if I can get over there. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna fall to my death if I try that. Where's my good bow? Well, now that I get my bow out, he's moving around. He does not like that bow. But guess what, buddy? We'll have to do things we don't like hunt werewolves in this dungeon. This is the best way to get your archery training on, is when you get an enemy all glitched out on a cliff. Archery is actually really hard in this game. You gotta really work for that stealth archer build, you know. Not like I have a really particular build, except I want to hit people with swords and fireballs. Oh, there, I got him. I think this is a good use of all the arrows I've been saving. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, I really like the staff in this game. The staff is really fun. But the only honorable way to fight is a sword. And maybe a shield. But heroes wield swords, fellas. Just remember that when you're picking your character out. There's just a lot of skeleton warriors in here. It makes me wonder how many times the Fighters Guild has sent poor schmucks out here to kill werewolves. Not even sure where I'm going. I think I've already explored almost everything. There's a Ziggurat room down there. I think I've gotten everything over there explored. I'm not sure. Trying to find my way back. Oh, look at this little rat up here. Oh, wow, this is the sacrificial section of the ziggurat, I guess. I don't even know how to get down there. This just looks like there's a bunch of horror down there. Not sure if you even want to go down that place. Now that I'm thinking about it, fellas. Just screaming at walls. That's what these guys spend their whole time doing. They're just... I just feel bad for them, fellas. You know, they're gripped in this state of hell and limbo. All they can do is scream at stuff. Just a miserable existence, if you ask me. You just can't have a dungeon without a giant bat, I don't think. Giant rodents just make a dungeon, you know? I don't even know how to get down from up where I am. Sometimes I see stuff laying on the ground like that skull there, and I wonder, like, is that a trap? Do I click on it? Alright, hope you enjoyed this episode, and have a happy new year, alright, fellas? Alright, fellas, that's the rest of the video. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. I'll probably try to answer as anything I missed, alright? If you want to see more of this content, please feel free to subscribe. If you would like to support anything I do here at Altered Games, please give me a coffee. Down below there's a link. I hope you guys have a good game next time you play, and please keep your shield arm strong, alright? No slacking now.